Hello everybody, I believe we're live, at least I hope we are. Maybe I'll show you what I saw on my way in. So let's see if we can zoom in and get a better look at this one. It was, to this point anyway, just looking around. Oops. I'll have to change the battery on this camera fairly soon. It's the one I've been using all day. But from what I can tell, that crop looks like it's bulging, so it looks like it's a well-fed hawk, if I had to guess. And I'm going to check to see if you're all up and running. I'm going to restart my app here so I can... Oh, is this one going to take off? Still trying to deal with things here. Look at how cute. Okay, looks like we are up and live. Alright, I need to put the backpack on. Hopefully I won't lose you in the process. I'm hearing a robin vocalize from nearby. I wonder, it may be because of this hawk, I'm not sure. Again, to this point, this is the only one I've seen, other than two other hawks I saw together on a dead tree above Fall Creek in what would, I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but it seems to me more like, hold on, everything's all tangled here, more like, and I know things are unlikely because of what has happened in the last few months, seems more like it's cliff nest hawk territory to me, but I may be wrong, and I couldn't see them well because they were so backlit I could hardly see them. There are a number of turkey vultures in my view right now in the air. Look at this one for a little bit more. While we're looking at that, I don't know if I can close my car door here. Can I? Yeah. While we're looking at this hawk, I'm going to look around a little bit, see if I can see anybody else. As I said, I hear a robin calling, but it's very possible the robin is calling because of this hawk that we're looking at. Who seems very content on up there on top of the lighting tower, above the running track, actually. Okay, what I want to do now is I'm going to try to show you a little bit of what I saw on my way in. It won't be great, but it'll be what I saw. So let's take a moment and do that, okay? Okay, let's give this a try. It's always clumsy. Hold on. I'm not sure what or whom I am seeing here. Well, it's as light as it can go. Oh wow. They're backlit. I'm not sure if they're hawks, if they're red-tailed hawks, or if maybe they're, I think they are. They look like them. Let's see if I can lighten things up further. They are hawks. They're young hawks. Thank you. Now, who they are is unknown to me. Now, this is overlooking Fall Creek, and not someplace I would expect to see the young of Big Red and Arthur. So who are they? Are they Big Red and Arthur's young? I kind of doubt it. Again, the lighting is very difficult. But I'm on the bridge over, one of the bridges over Fall Creek, the one that's on the campus proper, and I rather doubt I'm seeing the young of either Big Red or Arthur. Let me dial it back here. I happen to spot them. I'm going to darken it up again a little bit. So I don't know who these guys are. But they're just in that dead tree you can see from this bridge. I'm on the campus. I'm actually heading towards my startup. I promised 6:45. So who knows who these two are. And I had seen one take what I saw on my way in, but I believe I've just spotted another hawk on here. Who is that? I don't know. I should be recording. This is on the oh, you know, I really have to rebalance some things here. Let's see if we can. This is on the central heating plant. Is that Big Red? All right, we're going to move just so I can get that one branch out of the way and stand in the shade. This will be better. And you know, I need to rebalance some things. Hold on one second here. Oh, that should be a little... I know, it's squeaky. Better. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? You think... Oh, there we go. So who is this? This, I'm guessing, is Big Red. Lighting is tough. I'm going to lighten it up so we can see a little better. That looks like that does look like Big Red from here. So she is on... Is that Big Red? Whoever that is, we're looking at the central heating plant, one of the stacks at the central heating plant. Let me show you what I mean here. See? And why she's way over, if that is Big Red, why she's way over there, I don't know. I want to look at something here. I can look at the moon. And darken it a little. The moon is there, and I liked getting the I can't back up any more than this, but I liked getting the turkey vulture in the view. But it's no longer to be. So let's take a look back up at our beautiful one here, and I'm going to look around with binoculars again. There's something else in the air. I wouldn't mind taking a look at it if I can. I don't know. They're not hawks or anything, but oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see them. Too blurry. Okay. I was wondering what they were. They look like some kind of waterfowl, maybe geese, maybe something else. And I was wondering if they're geese because I haven't seen geese in flight lately. And you know, here it is. We're nearing mid-July. I don't know how long the molting really takes, but if they've been molting since like late June, mid to late June, you wonder if they should be just about done molting. Okay, while you're looking there, I'm going to continue looking around. By the way, that robin that had been vocalizing and apparently calling an alert, I haven't been hearing it lately, so may have moved on or given up, or maybe if it was calling because of another hawk, maybe that other hawk moved on. I don't know. Anyway, I don't see anybody else from here, so we'll stay here a bit and then maybe we'll walk around. You know, now it starts to become a little difficult to keep. Uh-oh. Two hawks on the heating plant. Okay. Well, I saw. Well, I know Big Red is there. From here, I cannot see anybody else, and maybe it means we should get in the car. I was just going to say, this is you know, we're reaching the time when, because they start moving around more, you start to, it's not so easy to just say, okay, I'm going to park near Rice Hall and get out of the car there. If the gear were lighter, I'd just walk right over. But it's a distance to get there. Let's see if we can move and get maybe a slightly better view of the heating plant. And it could be that they're in a lower spot on the heating plant where I can't see from here because we have trees in the way. I don't know, are they young hawks? Are they adult hawks? I know, again, we've seen a hawk that looks to be Big Red right here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see somebody. That looks like Arthur. Is that Arthur there? Yeah, I'm going to take a few steps over to my left. There's a pipe that's kind of blocking our view. Maybe you saw the two before I did, I don't know. So we know where Big Red and Arthur are. I didn't see him when I was first looking there. I don't know if he was in view or not for you. I was concentrating on Big Red. So they're there. And I could go see, I could go try to see them. I'd like to know who those other two hawks were that I saw on my way in. It's my understanding, and I don't believe I've talked about this, but it's my understanding, I've heard that the female cliff nest hawk had passed away, and the implication was there were not going to be any young this year. Now I don't know if oh yeah, okay, I can still see. I don't know if anybody in that area had young, or if maybe by any chance they could have been Big Red and Arthur's young, but somehow just the location seemed a little bit out of the way for them. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, this is not the best of views, so let's look up at this one who's no longer in bright sunshine, and maybe that means, what does that mean? Well, I don't know. Now, if I had to guess, this hawk knows where his parents are, over on the heating plant. That's if I had to guess. We're getting too bright. Oh, battery's almost dead, so maybe it's now's a good time to change things. Are you going somewhere? Are you? I like to use up the batteries if I can. I mean, they're rechargeable, but you know. Okay, let's do the battery change now. Okay, should hopefully take me only a moment. Okay, all right. See you in a minute. You know, maybe we will walk over towards the central heating plant. We won't walk all the way there, but there are some areas from which we can view Big Red and Arthur up there, and it might be a slightly better look than it is from here. Oh, wait, what do I see? Oh, how'd it get so dark? Okay, that's better. I saw this juvenile looking at something and moving its head accordingly, and I believe it was just a starling flying by. There had been a number of turkey vultures in the air earlier, but now, as I look around, I don't see any of them. Okay, let's take a walk and head towards the central heating plant and see what's going on. And let me just lock things up here. And put you around my neck so I don't drop you by accident. If this all seems unprofessional, it's because it is. I just want to look right here at that hawk again, just because the angle allows us a slightly better view in a way. Just realize. There you are. I hear a lot of robin vocalizations, so I wonder what's going on. Alright, gotta lighten it up again. Zoom in. There we go, that's better. Who's flying overhead? Why are you looking up there like that? Okay, it's a couple smaller birds. And really, isn't that a cute hawk? Checking on the chat room just now. No, I definitely did not see Arthur there. You have to remember, I'm looking through a little screen, and sometimes when I am looking at my screen, even if, well, whatever the case, I might be looking at, Big Red as I did, trying to get the best look at her, and sometimes that means kind of missing other things that are within the frame. All right, let's continue on. Okay, let me, but again, we're going to continue towards the central heating plant. There have been, I remember once, this was, I think it was last year. I was at home, and I believe I had just arrived home. Yeah, that's what it was. And some eagles were flying around. Not where you'd normally see them. Normally, if I see them, they're, in the distance. So anyway, they were flying around, and I didn't have my camera ready or anything. And then they were out of my view. And I thought maybe it had flown on. Go inside my home, and looking through a window, I see an eagle in a tree I don't normally see an eagle in. Relatively close. And so I get my camera out and scope and everything, and I'm zoomed in. And it was only later on that I happened to notice there was another eagle in that same tree. Both adults. And, I don't know what I missed, but I believe they were both there, like, all along. So, it happens sometimes, you just, you miss things when you're zoomed in on one thing. I hear robins vocalizing that away. Here we go again. This kept happening last year. I wonder if there's another hawk nearby. Is that a new sidewalk? I think it is. That's good. That'll be a nice place to stand, not in the road. But I hear a lot of robin vocalizations. I wonder... Oh, I see somebody on the ground. We'll take a look from here. Record, Ferris. Okay. Where are you? Hold on. Gotta get my bearings here. Oops. Way off. Come on, come on. There we are. We'll get closer if we can. It's too bright. Oh, there's something there, definitely. I say that because I saw all the bugs. There were a number of flying insects, looked like flies, around whatever was there, if I had to guess. I couldn't see what was there in the grass, but with the hawk there, probably with its attention on something, and all the flies, you wonder if something dead and aromatic, let's say, was right there on the ground. We're going to get closer. I don't want to get too close, but we're going to get closer. I don't know how many hawks are here. At least one we saw, and then it moved away. Oh, I just saw it. Or I just saw a hawk. I don't know if it was the same hawk. Oh, shoot. It's going to be tough to see in that tree. I can't even see it. Hold on. Where are you? There you are. No. There. Hi. The lighting is definitely tough. Its crop looks full from here. I don't know if there's another hawk nearby or not. If this is the hawk that I saw on the ground, I really don't know. I'm looking at the trees now that I can see. I still want to get closer to where we saw whoever that was on the ground. And see if there's somebody else nearby, and also okay, I'm a little out of balance here. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Where'd it go? Shouldn't have done that. Still out of balance, but I'm not going to deal with it right this second. I'll wait. We're hearing robins, we're hearing I believe catbirds. I'm not sure if that was a goldfinch flying by. I cannot, from here, I can't see, oh, hey, I can't see that lighting tower where we saw the other juvenile. And I can see from here both Big Red and Arthur, although I can't see Arthur very well because just the way the pipes are there. Partially blocking our view. Alright, I'm going to try to make an adjustment again. Come on, come on, come on. Sorry about this, but I need to do it. Okay, and took off. Oh, I saw where it went roughly. It went in here, but maybe on the other side of that tree where we cannot see it from here. Its parents are right over here. You can see both Big Red on the left and Arthur on the right, up higher, right there. Oh, who just flew by? I don't know what that... Maybe nothing. Well, maybe a mourning dove, I think. Okay, for a moment, let's take just a moment and see if we can walk back, just so I can get the lighting tower within view to see if that other one is still there. You know, it might not be. I'm not sure if I'm seeing the right tower or not. Actually, I think I'm not. You know, I'm going to leave everything here. One second. Let's walk over this way. Just want to take a glance. I won't show you if it's there. Yeah, okay, it's still there. We're going to walk closer to where the hawk was when we saw it on the ground. Oh, hold on a second. What am I seeing? Some other birds. They keep moving. Okay. Oh, do we have a view of the hawk from here? Maybe. 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 Let's try it. Is that it? Kind of looks it. Okay, but not the greatest view, obviously. We've got that branch very inconveniently in the way. So let's continue as I was going to go. You know, I'm still hearing quite a few robins here, so maybe that there's another hawk here. I don't know. Although they could be vocalizing because of that one, I don't know. I may have heard someone calling, and it didn't sound quite like it was from the spot where we saw the one in the tree just now. Maybe wrong. Now, as for what was on the ground, if anything, I don't know exactly where it was, so I don't know. I prefer not to walk in the grass because too many ticks around. So I'm not going to do that unless I have to. Do I? No, I don't see the hawk from here. The robins are still vocalizing. Let's take a look at some things from here. Oh, I was hoping to see a certain bird. Oh, maybe it's still there. Looks like a young robin. Hey. Okay, now the hawk, unless it's moved on, which is possible, I believe is somewhere in this tree. So I don't know if we can see it from here or not. I haven't seen it, anything that makes me think we can. Other robins. Okay, it's kind of quiet over here. So maybe there's no one in the immediate vicinity. Let's walk. I don't believe this, no, this sidewalk I don't believe was here earlier. You know, last year. And although I don't know if there's ever anything here to walk on. Maybe there was. But it's kind of nice not being in the road. But, you know, I wish actually things were even closer to the area that drops down. Okay, let's look up again at the two hawks we can locate with some certainty, and that's Big Red and Arthur. Stupid bug, leave me alone. Not the best view. Well, I don't know if I can get them into in a good, well, maybe I can if I walk over to the synchrotron building. All right, let's do that. And see if that proves worthwhile. But it's a lot quieter here. I'm not hearing nearly as many robin calls. I wonder if that hawk either moved on or hold on, I want to look at one thing. Or if maybe they were vocalizing also for another hawk, possibly, who moved on. I don't know. So we still have the one on top of the lighting tower, and as far as I know, Big Red and Arthur are still on the central heating plant. and we're headed towards the synchrotron to hopefully get a better view. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I can't walk there. I guess I can. Okay. That's better. I'll lighten it up a little bit. So, I mean, they're not close to us, but we'll take it. And as for, while you're looking at them, I'll look around to see if I can find the juvenile again, although I've seen no sign of it. What was that? No, I believe I'm looking at the correct tree. Wait, am I? Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. No, probably not. I don't believe I can see it from here. I don't see anybody else around right now. This is the first one we saw. Boy, that, maybe it's the angle that's allowing us to see it, but that lighting tower is really kind of shaking. I want to look at one of the others just to see if it's shaking also in a similar manner. I'm hearing hawk or robin calls again. Hold on one second here. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's tough to tell. Okay, the robin call is coming from behind me somewhere. So maybe someone has turned up. Then again, it could be because of Big Red and Arthur. I don't see anybody. But that doesn't mean anything. It could be someone hidden in the trees. Back up to Big Red and Arthur since you need something to look at. Hold on, I gotta making it there, that's better. This is Arthur. I thought I saw something, but it was something else. It was a car through the trees. You gonna take off? That's actually much better, just the way my camera handles it. Although, actually kind of overcompensating now. There we go, that's better. I'll bet he takes off though. And just look around at my situation here. If he does take off, I might be able to stay with him a bit. He's really something. zoomed in like this, I might not be able to stay with him. I don't know. Probably good chance I won't. Just snuck a peek, and Big Red is still where she was. Chimney sweeps up above us. Robin's vocalizing, I don't know why. I'm going to look behind us. Could be a matter of the angle, but I can no longer see the one that was on the lighting tower. Something has his attention, I don't know what. Oh, where'd he? Oh, okay. For a second I thought he left. Things had darkened up a bit, and I couldn't see him when I moved back up there. But he's still there. I better not brighten it up too much because something caught his attention. And I'm wondering if it's another bird because just the way he had to move his head to follow it. Oh, she looks like she might be oh, we've got a hawk in the air. Oh, come on. Okay, right there. I'll lighten it up. A little more. Hold steady. While you're looking there, let me look back at the... Arthur and Big Red are no longer on. They both took off. I didn't see them, but they both took off. I don't know where they are. Neither one is on. Neither one is where we left them. No idea where they are. We're going to continue looking here though for the moment. I do not know where they are. Okay, I'm going to step away from the camera here. I hear robin vocalizations, not very close, maybe because of this hawk, or maybe because of Big Red and Arthur, wherever they are. I keep looking back up I don't see them. That hawk took off, and well, at least, wait a minute. I saw somebody, oh yeah, okay, fly up there. Let me just double check that other tree. Okay, yeah, no longer there. Where'd it go? Is it there? Did it take off? I don't know. I looked away. Sometimes you just can't look away with these hawks. So I have no hawks now. I have 1, or I have 2, and 1, and 0, and 1, and none. But I still hear vocalizations, so maybe somebody's still around. I see somebody in the air. Shouldn't have done that. I hear a juvenile calling. Rocks beneath my feet, little rocks. So that, oh, okay, lost sight of it. This camera strap is so annoying. Alright, Arthur's still where he was. I believe that was Arthur. And I need to move here to see, I can't see anybody from here. So let's go back where we can see Arthur. I thought maybe, well, let me get you back on Arthur. I believe that was Arthur. But leave him alone. Given what I'm hearing, I suspect that there's still a juvenile nearby. Though I can't see one. It could be the building is just in my way. I'm not sure. Oh, come on, camera. Get out of the way, would ya? So, meanwhile, this is Arthur. While he was flying through the air, the camera strap was like, kept touching my face, tickling my face. Oh, there's someone right over him. if I had to bet, Big Red is nearby, and that's what is causing some of the commotion. So we see this young one who's calling. Arthur is still on top of the central heating plant. There are robins vocalizing. Could be because of Arthur. Might be because of something else. Hope you're enjoying this. I am. It's frustrating though. I mean, you know, when they do start to spread out, you know, you want to see this and you want to see that, and you can only see one thing at a time. So this one, I'm going to walk that way because this one seems to be looking in a different direction than the central heating plant, for instance. So maybe Big Red is nearby, as I suspect. So let's take a walk. Arthur is still up here, and we're gonna walk. I don't know if someone, I mean, there's a robin vocalizing. I don't know if it's because, hold on one second, if it's because of Arthur or somebody else. So I'm hearing this young one who looks like, I want to walk that way, but got cars coming. Come on, come on, come on. Go ahead. Well, we'll wait. Got cars all of a sudden coming through. There must have been a sporting event or something. So Arthur is still up there, and the juvenile's calling, but looking not at in Arthur's direction, but in another direction. So it has me believing there may be an adult nearby. We'll stop right here for a moment and look up at the one who's calling. I don't know if there's anybody else nearby, young or adult. This angle won't be great, but it might not be too bad. Did I hear another one call? There's some kind of noise coming from a building that's also... Oh, maybe I'm hearing the echo. I don't know. Again, it's not looking towards a central heating plant. So I wonder if Big Red is somewhere nearby and I just don't see her. Let me just check in with everybody. See if you guys are doing okay. Looks like everyone is up and running. Again, I'm looking around. I'm not seeing anybody, but you know, I've got buildings in the way and other things. Who knows what's going on? We're going to take a walk pretty soon to continue the investigation. By the way, I've made reference lately while we're on the campus to running 2 cameras. That's the reason why I do run the 2 cameras is, you know, when we have, you know, sometimes I have the other camera set automatically. I don't even pay attention to it really, but to give us a wider view. And sometimes it catches things I miss with the camera you're looking through right now. And the vast majority of what it records on the campus when we're, you know, doing this, I actually just toss out. But sometimes there's something worthwhile. Okay, let's continue our walk. Let's see if we can see anything. 1 second. Don't know if Big Red is around or not, or what the story is. But while we were looking at one who flew in, I still see, I believe, Arthur on top of the smokestack there. But I'm hearing Robin's call. So is there another young one here? There may be. Or is Big Red here? What's going on? They could be calling because of Arthur. Somehow it seems like he might be a little far away. But remember, so Arthur and Big Red were both on the smokestack there, or whatever you want to call it, of the central heating plant. Somebody came into view, one of the young, and when I looked back, both Arthur and Big Red had left. Then Arthur returned, and I don't know where Big Red is. He went to a different location on the smokestack. I'll show you again where he is. But I don't know where Big Red is right now. still hear the one young one calling. But all these vocalizations here, I wonder, is somebody else nearby? I don't know. We're going to move very shortly, I believe. You know, I wonder if she's on one of the lighting towers above the stadium. We're gonna walk in that direction, I think. Let me just take a quick look at some of the lower areas of the smokestacks. I don't see her. No, I don't see her. So let's take that walk. At least on the lighting towers I can see from here, I don't see her. Although sometimes it can be difficult to see them. I'm going to look with binoculars. No, I don't see anybody up there. And, oh, is our young friend? Has the juvenile moved? I may have just heard it calling again, so maybe I'm looking at the wrong lighting tower. I believe I am, okay. Don't know where to go. Let's go this way, since we're here. And see if maybe something will reveal itself. You may recall before Big Red and Arthur left the smokestack, they both seemed to be eyeing something. So I wonder if one of them actually went down and went after it. Now, we have a robin here on one of these fence posts. Possibly, maybe because of Arthur, and just flew off. And another young robin, maybe we'll try to get a look at the robin, the young one. Even though we'll have to look through a fence to do it. But I wouldn't mind looking at it. Arthur's still up there. Let's see if we can get a good close look at this juvenile robin. Hold on. Where are you? Sorry. So this is a juvenile American robin. See, it doesn't have all its adult coloration in with the orangish breast. Still has spots. Hey, they were looking at you. Okay, currently cannot see any other hawks. I don't see that lighting tower, so I don't know if the hawk is still there. And now this robin has come back. Let's look at it. This is an adult. You heard that? That might have been the juvenile. Okay, just took off and went further on. Actually, went over here. Just has me wondering, is there somebody else nearby? It's possible Big Red is nearby. I don't know. I haven't seen her. And I can only see so much from here. Alright, let's continue walking. This way. And as for that lighting tower, no, it looks as if nobody's on there, so I don't know where that juvenile went. So right now the only one I know about is Arthur. So the question is, from here, can I see anybody? I don't know. Besides Arthur, that is. She could be in a tree, she could be... Or could be she's not here at all, and maybe they're vocalizing because of Arthur. We may head towards Bradfield pretty soon, just to see how things are going. Hold on a second, I want to aim things here. Okay. You probably saw that, the other camera was running. As I said, sometimes it's, I do that when we're looking at juveniles here on the campus. When things seem worthwhile, because sometimes we'll be up close with them, and other hawks will come into view, or something else will happen, and we end up missing things on this camera, but the other one will sometimes catch things that we missed. they're vocalizing, in my opinion, too much for there to be no one else around. Could be because of Arthur, but somehow I'm doubtful. Maybe we should walk thinking about walking in that direction to see if maybe we can see something. The problem is it's starting to get dark, and when our hawks are in trees, it's difficult to see them no matter what time of day. But we're going to walk there anyway. Like I said, I just suspect something's going on. A couple reasons. Remember, it didn't seem like the juvenile was looking in that direction. But I suppose it's kind of sort of possible. It is possible that the robins are vocalizing because of Arthur, but somehow that doesn't seem quite right, just given how far away he is. So we're going to see if we have any kind of a view from over here of anybody. To my right, closer to Bartles, I'm hearing is that a robin that I'm hearing? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, we can only walk so far, but we'll walk a little bit as far as we can. So the question is she here somewhere? I can still see Arthur from here. If she's anywhere around, I don't see her. He's up there. Let's take a look at him from here. I don't know if I can give you the kind of view I want to give you of him from here right now. No, I can't. Not the kind of view. I was hoping to get the moon in the picture also, but nope. I can't do it from here. Unless, maybe. Nope, too high. Oh well. He looks like he's going to take off. See? And I'm not recording. He just zoomed down. He dove. I don't know where he went. Maybe, and then his arc would have me believe he went towards the synchrotron, but I missed it. Sorry about that. Wasn't ready. Let me just wait here for a moment. You know what? We're going to head right over there. take us a while to get there. I don't know if the other camera caught him or not, but his flight path, like I said, indicated he was heading, I'm not saying he was going to land there, but it just looked like he was going towards that area. Starting to get dark, partly because the sky is clouding over a fair amount. So we're not going to have too much more time. Like it or not, the days are getting shorter. I hear a young one calling. There's so much noise coming from the heating plant that it's hard to hear anything. When you look at Bradfield, things are clouding over, like I said. I'm not saying it's going to rain, but it might. Yeah. Now I don't know, like I said, I don't know if Arthur went to the synchrotron. He may have come to the area and moved on already. I hear at least one calling right now, one juvenile. Oh, I see it. In flight. In flight now. Hold on. We're not ready. Okay, I see it, and I believe the other camera is about to die. Wait, did it land there? Is that it? Not sure. No. It landed right around there. Given how dark it's getting, that's hard to see. Where is that? That is relative to the road. That would be tough. Even if we were in the car, we'd have a hard time seeing it, I believe, just given the angle. It's right above the road if I can tell where it is. We're going to continue on, I think, towards the synchrotron building. I can't see it right now, so, or not the building, the hawk. So let's do that. I'm going to darken it back up so you're not stunned by the brightness as I remove the camera. And let's keep walking. I know I've seen 2 young. I'm not sure if I've seen all 3 or if it's just the 2. If I had to guess, it's just the 2, but I don't know. Really clouded up. You know, it was pretty sunny when I arrived, and between the fact that it's just getting later in the day and the clouds, things are getting a lot darker. Is someone in the air right now? Yes. Okay, I see that someone, and now that someone, had landed and now is back in the air. And now where I can't see it, but calling. It landed briefly in, no, not that tree, that one, where we had seen it earlier, or seen a hawk earlier. I'm not sure which juvenile it was. But now somebody, I believe, is up in here somewhere. Maybe, is that it? No. Where I can't see it. Arthur may still be around. If I had to guess, he is. The other camera is going to go kaput on me. I think I'm going to let it just go kaput, and I'm going to shut it off. There's always a chance we'll miss something, but I don't have to deal with another battery. Someone sounds like they're in the air. I missed that. Sorry. Very hard to see with the naked eye. Maybe the other camera would have gotten it. Okay, I don't see it now, but I believe it's in that tree somewhere, the one that you're looking at. If not that tree, then the one like right behind it, relative to us. I have to guess that Arthur is nearby just because of how he had flown and where he had gone, and maybe that's what has this this young hawk excited and calling, hoping for a meal or something, or attention. I don't know. Of the juveniles, I'm certain we saw. We saw the one that was on the lighting tower when we first started here. Maybe I'm wrong, but its crop seemed pretty full. Again, I may be wrong. And then oops. Who is that? Okay, that's a young one. This battery is now saying almost dead. I need to move everything so I can work here. Where'd it go? Okay, maybe we'll change batteries. Though I suspect this hawk is on the move. I don't know where it came from. All of a sudden I saw it in the air and I turned around to look at it. So in the background you're seeing Bradfield Hall. And I'm going to get ready for a battery change. They don't last long, but hey. Okay, let's do that change now. Uh-oh. I'm gonna check something on my phone while you're looking at this hawk. I don't see anything else going on around. Oh shoot. So again, we're looking at one of the lighting towers above the track, actually, and in the background is Bradfield Hall. And this is the only hawk whose location I am aware of. I'm hesitant to move on just yet and go anywhere, just because, you know, I don't know what other activity there will be. Isn't it cute? Is it seeing something? Is it going to take off? Maybe it's going to take off. Maybe we should start heading that way towards Bradfield. I keep looking back at the heating plant. I don't see anybody. And I'm not hearing anything, you know, closer to Route 366. Is that 366? Yes. I'm not hearing anything in terms of, at least from here, robins or hawks. So let's head that way. It's getting dark, so I could zoom in a little bit. Well, let's do that now, just for a moment. But we're not getting beautiful, perfectly lit views this time of night. Okay, let's take a walk. If you think the battery changes are annoying now, they were even worse in the past. I'm hearing a lot of vocalizations this way. Robin vocalizations, that is. You know the other camera that you're not looking through right now? I had a different one in its place back then, and I had to constantly change batteries on that. Eventually I found a way to power it externally, and conveniently so. This camera can be powered externally, but it's not so convenient, so I don't do it. Hold on a second. The one we were seeing I can't see now. I heard somebody vocalize. It may have been that one. I'm just wondering if somebody else is around. You're hearing all these vocalizations. They're not from, almost guaranteed, they're not from the juvenile on the lighting tower. Okay, I'm hearing the calling again. Now, could be the juvenile that we were just looking at. Okay, we'll take a quick look up at it, different angle. But like I said, we've got robins vocalizing, a lot of noise. Shoot, not recording. I still see it kind of, sort of. What did I just see? Did I see someone on Bradfield? No. Oh, I do see somebody. Looks like Arthur. Hi, Arthur. I'm going to lighten it up so we can see him better. Hello, my good man. I could get closer to him. So maybe that's what all the ruckus is about, him being right there. Needless to say, the other birds don't seem all that thrilled that he's there. He's backlit, so there's only so much I can do to make him, to show his detail. Let me move aside just a little bit here. That's better. Hey. So I don't know where that juvenile went. But I know we have Arthur here, at least for the time being. I don't expect him to stay there very long. Shoot, I had to reposition my feet and I lost him, and he's behind that tree anyway, so maybe I would have lost him. We're going to walk over there. I believe he's still nearby. Let's walk over there. Leaving everything in place for now. I see him. Saw him. Oh, he's on the ground. Right where we saw that first one on the ground. Or at least right in that area. Well, there's definitely something there. He's got it. It's getting dark, so I can't give you a super clear shot. So I believe that's the same spot where we saw one of the juveniles on the ground eating earlier. Now I thought I had seen a number of flies around that, so you know, I don't know how long that's been there. I'm looking around to see if there's anybody else around. I don't see anybody else around. It's getting dark, so we're going to close up pretty soon. I got to check something on my phone. Looking around, I still don't see anybody else, but you know, again, maybe given the lighting and time of day, maybe we're not going to see anybody else. But this is a nice look at him, the best look we've had of him all day. I'll try to lighten it up further. I'm not very close to Arthur right now. Well, he and I are close. But, no, I mean, I'm not standing all that close to him. But, given the view we're getting, not too bad. Like I said, it is getting dark. Hey, cut that up. we'll head, after this, I think we'll head, unless we see something like along the way, we'll head towards Bradfield, see if maybe Big Red found their way there or what. You know, we managed to lose sight of the juveniles. I haven't heard anybody lately. You know, there was food here, juvenile, if you were hungry and you were looking for something, if you just look. I don't have time to adjust the brightness right now. Maybe I do. And I've lost sight of him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the other camera running right now. Okay, I see him. Or I know where he is. He's on the wrestling center. There he is. He's not going to stay there long, though. I'm almost certain of that. Now, depending on if he takes off, as I suspect he will, I can only stay with him so much because I've got a tree in the way. See? Okay, I don't know where he is. Oh, I see him. I see him, I see him, I see him. And I'll lose sight of him very quickly if he takes off again. I wonder if he's calling to his young. He might be. You know, he wanted some for himself, but maybe he's hoping that one of them will take it. I mean, his own crop looks reasonably full. I hear someone young. There we go. And where did he go? I don't know where he went. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello? Do you see the bird up there? Is that what you're looking at? If you want a closer look, you can come here and look. Okay. No problem. It looked like they were looking at this beautiful hawk. I'm lightening it up quite a fair amount. You're still calling and you have food? I'm tempted to walk that way, but I'm going to stay here right now. We could get closer, which might help because it is getting dark, but, you know, the angle here is probably better than if I were to get close. But I have very limited field of view here right now. Got trees on either side almost surrounding this lamppost from my view. Behind me, robins are still vocalizing. I wonder if someone is still around or what. Maybe. I don't know. Streetlights are on. Hey, what?
I'm not eating rabbit. Not good enough for me.
Okay, I'm gonna head over that way. I don't know what's going on. Maybe kids just like to complain. I mean, it left it there. You just saw it. We're going to head towards Bradfield. I don't have any hawks within view right now as far as I can tell. So let's head towards there, and I'll maybe head towards the car after that and head home. No offense, you can't come with me. But let's look around first. Did I just hear one calling? It's hard to tell because there's a certain noise from one of the buildings here. Never walk out here. I just want to look at Bradfield with binoculars very briefly. Do I see somebody up there? I do. Let's look at that somebody from here, even though the view won't be great. And we're gonna continue to head over there, but there's somebody there now. Hi, Arthur. So Arthur's on Bradfield already. Maybe he's, you know, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he knows that the food is still there. Now, let me just see what else I can see from here, if I can see anybody. Not from here anyway. Where'd he go? There he is. Anyone up higher or anything? No. Not that I can see, but she may be around. Big Red. Hold on. Oh, what I'm hearing right now may be a house sparrow rather than a robin. We'll look at him for a minute or two, maybe less. I am brightening it up quite a bit. Given the distance and the lighting, we're actually making out pretty well, I'd say. Quite honestly, it's times like this, looking at Bradfield in such dark conditions, that really influenced my camera choices, actually. Does he see something? Or somebody? I haven't seen Big Red since... Oh! Speaking of Big Red, maybe? Where is she? Hi! That's not Big Red. Oh, come on. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Oh, here he is. Where did he go? Here he is. Come on. You know, always a disruption when the kids walk into the parents' bedroom. No matter what's going on. Okay, so we have Arthur here on one of the lighting towers across the athletic fields from Bradfield Hall. I don't know where Big Red is. I thought that was Big Red flying in, flying into Bradfield, and it's very dark up there with binoculars, but I believe we still have a juvenile there. Ferris, there. Now, I have absolutely no idea if this is the same one who was eating and then abandoned the rabbit. Arthur's still up there, or up where, up on the lighting tower. Nobody else up there that I could see. Arthur's still up where he was. Now, given our distance, we're going to reach a point where I just can't lighten it further without things getting so grainy it's not worth it. Yes, as I zoom in, naturally things get darker, so. Hold on one second. For a second, it almost looked like it had its eye on somebody, maybe in the air. He's still up there. I want to see if this one takes off. Maybe it's going to hop to this closer ledge, I don't know. I never went around Rice Hall today. Never went to look at Mann Library, just the way things worked out. Actually, I take it back. I did drive through the lot a little bit of Rice Hall, but hearing and seeing nothing. Didn't hear any activity or anything. I assumed there was no one around, but who knows, there might have been someone in one of the pine trees or something, and just maybe everyone was being quiet about it. So, I'm not sure if they're because of Arthur, but in his direction, I'm hearing robin calls. It could be because of him, like I said, but I don't know for certain. As I said, I thought maybe this was Big Red flying in to join Arthur, and I haven't seen her since we had last seen her on the smokestack for the central heating plant. Even though I've suspected that she's been around. We won't stay here forever. It is getting dark. I'm just curious what's going on with this juvenile. Let's look up at Arthur briefly. Okay, there he goes. I should have been ready. I wasn't. I'm going to point you back at Bradfield Hall, but I wonder where he went. I don't know where he went. I lost sight of him very quickly anyway. I didn't believe he would stay up there at the top of that lighting tower anyway. Let's walk in his direction just to see if we can find him again. Maybe Big Red's around. If not, I think I'm going to head, again, as I had said earlier, towards Bradfield. Just want a quick look, see if we can find him. If not, we're going to call it a day very shortly. Whoa, just stepped off that curb. I didn't see it. That was not good. Luckily I didn't. I suspect he's around here, but I don't know. And it could be he's on top of the building or something. I wonder if could he have gone back for the rabbit? Well, if he did, I don't see him now. No, I don't see him.
How are we doing tonight?
Okay, how are you?
Good.
I'm not crazy. Red-tailed hawks.
No. Red-tailed hawk?
There are 5 of them on the campus. 3 young and 2 adults. And I've been watching them tonight.
Good luck.
Thank you. It's getting a little dark to see them any longer. We're going to head towards the car, maybe towards Bradfield, and see what we can see, if anything. It may be by the time we get there, maybe that young one will have left. Arthur could have gone just about anywhere. Probably should just call it a night, really. It's that dark, and even if we can see somebody on Bradfield, it's going to be so dark that we won't see it well. Now, if I were to go there and see both Big Red and Arthur together, I'd be kind of shocked. How'd that happen? But since we're here, we might as well take a look. Like I said, you know, oops. Sorry, hold on. I don't know if you're seeing what you're seeing. Like I've said, you know, they've expanded their territory, obviously, and it's not so easy now to just park here near Rice Hall, for instance, and be able to keep an eye on them all. And that's okay, you know. From an effort standpoint, yeah, sure, that makes things more difficult, but if you care about the hawks, that's what we really want, ultimately. We want them to mature. Eventually go on to their own territories and lives. Okay, let's stop here for a moment, and I'm going to try to take a look at things with binoculars first. 1 second. Okay, it looks like we still have our juvenile friend up there. And somebody else is there. Not next to our juvenile friend, but somebody else is there. 1 second here. I'm going to have to really brighten it up. It's not going to be a good clear picture, but let's see who it is. Where'd that person go? That is a different juvenile. I'm now checking the other perches as well. And if you're wondering, here's the other one that we saw here on Bradfield. So we have two juveniles here on Bradfield. This one has its eyes closed, kind of sleepy. I think its eyes closed. I think that's why we're seeing that. I think it's time for us to call it a night. Time to call it a night, everybody. Interesting day today, I would say. You know, maybe not too many super highlights. I'm still looking at some of these other perches, and the reason why I'm looking a second time is because it is so dark. It's hard to see, and you know, it's easy to miss one. Even with binoculars. I don't see anybody else, so it's just these two. I have to take a couple steps away. 1 second. So it's just these two on Bradfield now for the night. They're not right next to each other, but here they are. And but it's time for us to go. I hope you've enjoyed the day. You know, like I said, maybe not too many highlights. It's been interesting watching the hawks here tonight. Certainly the sandhill cranes were a bonus for me, a special sighting, I would say, overall. And of course, you know, Sapsucker Woods was just a nice walk. We saw some nice things, but it was just plain and simple a nice walk, as it so often is. Anyway, it is time for me to head home. Don't know where anybody else is, but, you know, we've often had times when we close up with two hawks. It's just not... Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a second. Who is that? That's Big Red. Hey! Is that Big Red? Sleepy is over here, so we have 3 hawks on Bradfield. I'm glad I didn't quite close up. Is that Big Red? Looks like it, but very difficult to tell. But that looks like her face. Heidi. Well, those people wish me good luck. I think they were just being polite, but maybe they gave me some. Did she just fly in, or did I miss her? I don't... I mean, it is dark, so maybe it's possible she was like lying down there, but I doubt it. I didn't hear her come in. She can be sneaky. They're all sneaky. That's why I told you. I mean, if I were to come here and find that Big Red and Arthur are both here, would have been shocked. Anyway, it's a nice way to end the day. Hold on. Nice way to end the day. At least we got to see Big Red again. I don't know if I've seen 3 of the young or not. It is getting so dark, it's very hard to see anybody now. And I'm sure this is grainy and very dark for you, but I can't do any more about it. Not with this camera. Okay, everybody, it's time for me to close up. Nice to see the hawks. I'm glad you were able to share them with me. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.